presentation is going to be short, and I'd like to begin tonight by sharing 3 statistics with you to give you a sense for how serious and how widespread the problem of opioid addiction is. The illicit use of opioid drugs such as fentanyl and heroin claimed 2,590 lives in Ohio last year. 211 of these fatal overdoses occurred in the geographic area served by the Lucas County Coroner's Office. I picked that statistic because there's about that number of people right in this room. Just look around. Here's a statistic that's going to be a little hard to get your head around. 10,000 people in Northwest Ohio are addicted to opioids. So you see, we really do have a problem of opioid addiction in our community. And we're here tonight to learn what we can do to help with this problem. This problem of opioid addiction has actually reached epidemic proportions and shows no signs of abating. Opioid addiction destroys lives. It devastates families, and drug-seeking behavior triggers the commission of crimes ranging from the sad to the unimaginable. Drug addiction is creating a backlog in our courts. It's taxing our emergency resources, and it's placing heavy demands on our law enforcement agencies. In the 2 years prior to June of this year, first responders in Lucas County were called out to over 3,000 drug overdoses. According to the Toledo Blade, DART officers, Drug Addiction Response Team officers, are often juggling upwards of 100 cases at any time, when absolutely less than half that number would be an optimal case load. So what do we propose to do with this problem? What are we going to do? How are we going to help? Well, first of all, let me tell you something. I want to be very clear. We didn't create this problem, and we can't solve this problem. But we can certainly help with this problem, and it would be wrong not to do what we can do. Tonight we're going to learn about opioid addiction from experts who deal with this problem up close and very personal every day. We're also going to learn how we can reduce the number of opioid prescription drugs available for misuse, abuse, diversion, and addiction through more judicious and informed prescribing practices. Essentially, we're going to learn how we can control acute postoperative pain without resorting to the use of opioids. Now, here's the thing. You don't fix problems by talking about them. You don't fix problems by pointing fingers. You don't fix problems by assigning blame. You fix problems by doing something about them. Tonight, we're going to do something about the problem of opioid addiction in our community. Tonight, we're going to take a positive step forward and become part of the solution. And what we're really hoping is that maybe our efforts will inspire other individuals and other organizations to step forward and do what they can to help with this problem. Just imagine what we could accomplish if our entire community got behind this problem. Just imagine what we could accomplish if our entire profession got behind this problem. The bottom line is, you can't have a healthy practice in an unhealthy community. And isn't it funny that when we try to help other people, we ultimately wind up helping ourselves? Thank you for coming, and thank you for caring. Please give everyone in the room, including yourselves, a hand.